Okay, what is 40 Hz and how do you know it is really there? This video is a shout out to Butterfly1121, and her question is, how do I know that this is the real 40 Hz? That is exactly what this mini series is about. Over the next few videos, I will show you what 40 Hz actually is, how it is generated, and how it may appear inside therapeutic music. Let's start with the basics. 40 Hz refers to a frequency of 40 cycles per second. In other words, something is repeating or pulsing 40 times every second. But here is something important to understand. In most commercial music, producers usually remove everything below about 40 Hz during mixing and mastering. The reason is simple. Very low frequencies are often not clearly audible, and they can create unwanted rumble or mud in a mix where instruments are competing for space. Therapeutic and brainwave focused music is different. Here producers may intentionally design sounds that pulse at specific frequencies, including 40 Hz, because these rhythmic patterns may interact with how the brain processes sound. Now let's talk about headphones, because this is another common question. In many types of therapeutic or brain-focused music, we use something called bilateral stimulation. This means that sound moves from the left to the right or pulse between the two ears. The brain processes these movements as a rhythmic pattern. For this reason, headphones are recommended because they allow the left and right channels to stay separate. This helps the brain to perceive the intended stimulation more clearly. Another question people often ask is, why does the 40 Hz sound so quiet? That is a great question, and will be explained in one of the next videos in the series, so be sure to stay tuned. But for now, let's do a small listening exercise. In a moment, I will play 3 different examples of 40 Hz, each for about 1 minute. Each example contains some kind of 40 Hz modulation, but the sound itself will be different. As you listen, I invite you to relax, close your eyes if you like, and simply notice how each sound feels in your body and mind. Ready? Example 1. How did this version of 40 Hz make you feel? Example 2. Ready? How did this version of 40 Hz make you feel? How did this version of 40 Hz make you feel? Now I'm curious, which one did you prefer? Please leave it in the comments. In the next videos, I will show you how some of these sounds are actually generated and how you can begin to recognize when 40 Hz is really present in the audio. If therapeutic music and nervous system supportive sound is something you are interested in, I would like to invite you to subscribe to EMDR Rest and Repair and join me for the rest of this mini-series.